If there was a lot of money on the line, what could you run the mile in? 6 minutes?
Mentally, I feel I could do it in 6 minutes,
Yeah.
but
So if you're running at the pace of a 20 to 22 second 100, you're running at probably somewhere between 5:20 and 5:45 mile. But and it's only for 100 meters. So you're not running at a true sprint pace, but enough to critique stride. I usually tell people that when you're out running and you're full stride, kind of do a check. Just try to, when your leg comes up, just mentally look where your nose is, and you ought to be right about here. And then when you're in your drive phase, when you're in your real speed phase, when you're driving to accelerate, you get that knee up, your nose ought to probably be right over your knee. Once we hit a pace, just stick with it.
okay.
And I'm going to try to just maybe go a little bit farther in front of you. We'll just keep going till somewhere at the end of the bench, beginning of the second one. All right?
Okay.
Anytime. Here's a born half miler, or a quarter miler, or 200 meter runner.
Making me feel better about my running.
Well, actually, mechanically, you have a very smooth stride, and the only difference is just getting some turnover.
Okay.
And that's just something that comes with practice. Now, the idea on this is I'm going to put you in a 3-point start like they do for the football players, and in fact, that's the start I use out of the blocks. At World Indoors, I tried going out of the blocks standard, and in the opening rounds, I advanced, but my best time was in the final, and in the final I used my 3-point start. But you only have to remember 2 things. Keep your head down.
Head down.
Head down, and 7 steps. You want 7 steps to that line.
Okay.
And you got it, and try to go as fast as you can.
As fast as you can.
And I'll just show you as an example.
Okay.
Just
I think that's about 7.5.
I could have probably got the 7.
All right.
But the idea is to get you to stay down and drive as fast as you can.
So I'm shooting for 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's see. That looks good.
Yeah.
Okay. Set. Go.
Oh, I looked up.
Yeah. Your 7th step was right about here. So you were pretty close.